Today I'm going to talk to you about what are skin cancers. So skin cancers are damaged skin cells, and this skin damage is caused from long-term sun exposure or exposure to that ultraviolet light from being outside, and also solarium use. So our skin generally turns over in an orderly fashion. For example, new skin cells are formed and old skin cells are slothed off the surface. Our skin grows with us as we grow bigger, or it has the ability to develop rapidly to wound heal or to correct itself. But what happens with long-term sun exposure is an abnormality in this natural orderly fashion occurs, and therefore we can develop a abnormal lesion on our skin, or what we call a skin tumor. So we have two different types. We have benign lesions or skin tumors, and these can be like a freckle or a mole. And then we have the malignant. These are our true forms of skin cancers. So I'm going to go through with you the three main types that we see here at National Skin Cancer Centres. We have our SCCs, so we refer to these as our squamous cell carcinomas. And these are very superficially residing. They do appear a bit pink, scaly, and they can be quite tender to touch and ulcerate. And therefore, they're most commonly seen in areas that see a lot of sun. So the legs, the forearms, backs of hands, and even the face and the scalp. It's really important to get onto these quite quickly. Then we have our basal cell carcinomas, or our BCCs, and these are quite nodular in appearance. They are like a persistent pink pimple. They do have the ability to bleed and also to become quite tender, and they're very common again in areas like the backs of our hands and forearms, but most commonly we see them on the ears and the nose and also the scalp. They can be a little bit pigmented as well. So sometimes they appear a bit pearlescent in colour, or they can be quite brown and mixed in colour variation. Again, very important to get onto these quite quickly. Lastly, I'm going to cover is our most dangerous type of skin cancer that we see at National Skin Cancer Centres, and these are our melanomas. So melanomas can be quite small, 1 to 2 millimetres, when traditionally we're taught like anywhere from the end of a pencil, about 6 millimetres. But we do see them quite tiny, or sometimes they're as large as my thumb. So it's really important to make sure we get onto these earlier if you see anything forming or changing on the skin, and come in and get a comprehensive head, shoulders, knees, toes check, as they do have the ability to spread throughout the body through the lymphatic and the blood system, and spread to other areas of our body. This is making them very dangerous, and therefore we want to get onto them really early on. So I hope you've learnt something new.